What's going on, y'all? JT here with an unboxing and look real quick at the TLR tuned ARRMA TYPHON. Excuse me. Now, TLR stands for Team Low C Racing, in case you guys don't know that. So I am down here at the Horizon Fest. I may sound a little bit congested. I've been inhaling a lot of dust as I've been out there running my cars and stuff. So today is Saturday, the last day of the event. And I did want to just do a quick unboxing of this. Show this to you guys. I'm actually going to take this out today and I'm going to run it because I know you guys want to see running videos of this, and I do too. They have a big track out there. Then they have a basher track and they got like a figure 8 track and stuff. So I do kind of want to take this out there and kind of run it through its paces and stuff. So I'm not going to go too in depth on this unboxing here, but I did want to show this to you guys. Now let me go ahead. Let me just crack this open. I am in my hotel room, so if there's kind of an echo and stuff, that's kind of what you hear from there. So give me just a minute. Let's go ahead and let's crack this box open. Oh yeah, you gotta love the smell of a new RC car. You guys know I love to do that, and that looks good down up in there. That looks real good. So guys, give me just a minute. We're gonna pull this bad boy out and let's see what we got. All right, y'all, getting this out, and this looks good. They did a good job on this. This looks good. That's all I can say. You guys have to see this in person. It just looks like it's going to actually handle a lot better. So I do also have with me my V4 TYPHON as well. So I'll probably do a comparisons video. Try to do it today. If not, I'll do it in the next couple of days so you guys can see this side by side compared to the V5 TYPHON as well, so you guys can see the differences in the two. But a lot of stuff kind of stands out here with this. And like I said, I'm not going to go too in depth on this particular video. I'll do that a little bit later on because I really want to get this out. I really want to get this running. I have some basic electronics I can kind of put up in here. I do have a really good servo I can put up in here, so I'll end up doing that as well. So real quick, and I'm looking at this. This is actually a Losi designed wing. I don't know if you guys see this or not, but you guys see these holes back here. Losi does this, and a lot of racers do this. This is called, like, you can put, they call it a wicker build that's on the back of it, and that can help increase your airflow to the bag. So I'm pretty sure there's some components. I did see something in the bag where it's probably 1 or 2 they included with it that you can put that on there. So I'll show this to you, but that is pretty cool that they did that. So to me, that's showing that this is kind of race tuned, or trying to be race tuned, because you do want to adjust that kind of as you go into the track and stuff. I can't believe when they started doing that particular thing in racing. It had to be several years ago. It keeps you from bringing several different wings to the track or having to trim your wing for the particular type of track conditions and stuff, whether you're running indoors or outdoors. Sometimes you run outdoors, it's a little windy and stuff, and you kind of want to adjust that. So, and then that depends on a whole couple of other things and stuff as well. But anyway, looking back at this buggy, before I get in depth with this, let's see what we got in our bag of goodies real quick. All right, so in our bag of goodies, we got a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to go too in depth with a lot of this, but just some basic stuff with this. Of course, you get at least a wheel nut tool with this, and this is a complete roller, so I'll show that to you guys in just a minute. And golly, they give you some adjustability with this. Oh my gosh, they're making sure you pretty much can take this to a track and tune it the way you want. Now, these are those wicker bills I was talking about. So if you guys can see here that there are 2 different ones. One's a little bit thinner than the other. And let me show you guys how this works. All right, so on this rear wing, this is the thinner one. These are actually going to go in right here. And then they do give you screws and stuff for it as well. So you guys see, once you get that screwed in and stuff, it does add a little bit of more downforce as the air goes in and actually hits up here just a little bit. And then they give you this bigger one as well. And this one is going to go in here the same way. And they do give you screws. That's what's in that little small bag as well. So they do let you be able to adjust that and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to run this without this right now. I don't need that much downforce for kind of the conditions that I'm running in today, but I may bring them with me just to show you guys the differences in the two if I have time to put these on here, maybe do some jumps with them off, and then actually put these on and jump with these on as well. So. All right, so back to this. They do give you, these are the screws and nuts and stuff for these wicker bills here. We'll put this over to the side real quick. And they do give you stickers, and they give you shims and stuff as well. If I can get this loose. They do give you shims if you want to shim your front and rear differentials as well, and some instructions on that. So I'm glad ARRMA started including this with a lot of their kits. I think they started doing this kind of with their V5s going forward. So that's good. And then we do get some stickers. You guys know I love stickers. Now there's a Proline body too, I think, that they made for this that'll fit on there. So that'll be good. I'll probably end up getting that at a different point in time. Then I'm going to save these stickers and put some of these stickers on there. And then also the TLR tune sticker on there as well. So it can kind of be identified what it is. So now going to a couple of things. Now this instruction manual, this is very, very in depth, and don't let this scare you away that there's so much in here. Cause I know a lot of people have been messaging me about this and talking about it and stuff. And one of the big things they kind of were concerned about was the tunability and getting lost in it. Don't get lost in it, guys. Don't get afraid of it. It is something that you work on over time. You're not going to jump in your first day and know everything about it. But I do recommend you actually go through this particular manual. This is probably one of the things I always mention in my unboxings, but I do recommend you kind of go through this and you kind of familiarize yourself with this particular vehicle, and then some of this tunability and stuff as well, because they do get really in depth with this. And like I said, don't get too afraid of this. If you guys are getting this to race, my advice is when you go to your local track or go to a track, talk to some of the top racers. A lot of those guys are willing to share some information with you, and some of them will even look at your buggy and stuff and give you some tips and pointers and stuff on it. So don't let all this all this scare you off, because some people it will, but don't let it scare you off. Go to your local track. I advise doing a little bit of research and stuff, and then reading through this manual, because they do give you some information. I do advise you to take this setup sheet, and if I were you guys, I'd make a copy of this as well. Just so I'd make several copies. I'd keep this as the main one and just go make several black and white copies, so that as you make changes and stuff, you can actually jot this down on this setup sheet. And this is actually really good that they did this as well. And that's going to help you guys as you progress forward and stuff. And it depends on the conditions that you run and stuff as well. They have at the top name, event, and stuff. So if you're going to run out there, and how these setup sheets work is you just put this information, of course, out here for this. So that's going to help you. But don't let this scare you guys. Some people are like, well, I don't know that much about it. That's fine. That's why you get buggies like this. And that's why I'm glad ARRMA teamed up with Losi to create something like this, was to familiarize you guys with racing and also get you in racing and stuff as well. So, all right, let's get back to this buggy real quick. All right, guys, back to this buggy. Like I said, I'm not going to go too in depth with this, but I do want to kind of get this out and get this running, like I said. But looking at this off the bat, you can tell this is a TYPHON, of course, because of the way it looks and stuff, but with a nice Losi touch. The tire compound and stuff, this feels pretty good to get you started. I think that if you race and stuff, you're probably going to change these out to probably a softer compound and stuff. Because when you race, you're not going to run with 6S guys. You're going to run with 4S. Some guys run between I'd say about 18 to 1900 kV motors. Sometimes some people go a little bit higher, but you're going to run this on 4S, and then you're going to do some gearing and stuff with it as well, depending on your track conditions. But this is enough to get you started out the box with that. And like I said, the compound, it's a little bit hard, but it's not too hard. But we'll test this out as we take this out in the open field today, later today, I guess, and get this running and stuff as well. The suspension setup seems to be pretty good out the box. Of course, this has no electronics in it, but it seems to be set up pretty good out the box. So look at these shock towers. All this aluminum and stuff on here is 775 aluminum, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And the adjustability and stuff of these shocks is amazing. Look at all that in there. And also show you guys this on the rear. I think I saw a picture and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all that. Let me flash a little light. There we go. Look at all that. Wow. So you don't have to worry about tunability on this, because you can definitely tune it for what you want to do. And if you're not going to race, it's not just built for racing. It's also kind of built if you guys want to do speed runs. I know a lot of guys do some adjustments for speed runs and stuff as well. So this will be good. I think this is going to be a good all-around 8-scale buggy. So getting this top off, this should look pretty familiar to you guys with the way the ARRMA cars are designed and stuff, especially the previous version TYPHONs and stuff as well. So you guys see the way this is kind of laid out in there. Flip this around real quick so you guys can look at that. So instead of everything kind of being red in color and stuff, it's actually black. You guys can see that. So that's going to help distinguish this buggy from the previous versions and stuff as well with that. But show you guys some of this up in here. So I'm just really doing a quick overview of this. I do want to get this out and check this out. I got it upside down So you guys know. So when I jump over your head out there at the Horizon Fest today, you know what I'm running. So, but anyway, guys, that's a quick look at this. Like I said, I'm not going to go too in depth with this. There's a couple things that probably popped up as I was going through this. One thing I was looking at was that wing, and this is a Team Losi wing, so that is good with that. And this is going to have a lot of adjustability. So you guys stay tuned for some running videos of this. I did want to unbox this, show this to you guys. Maybe I'll try to go live or something as well in case you guys have a couple of questions. If I can get this body on here, I'll just get this body on. There we go. So there you guys go. A quick look at this. The TLR tuned TYPHON from ARRMA with the Losi touch to it. I'm going to get this out and get this running, guys. I know I keep saying that. I'm excited to get this running, put some basic electronics in it, and later on I'll probably go with, I may go with an 8-scale sensor system. I know that Castle Creation is also out here at the event as well, so I may kind of see what they have, and I may install that in here, but we'll see. I don't know what pinion gear I'm going to go with because this does not include a pinion gear, but it depends on the system. I'm probably going to put my 2050, my ARRMA system in here, and I'll probably go with a 15 or 16 tube pinion gear with this to see how this runs. But you guys stay tuned for that. Put your comments down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.